If you have Asian parents and you're trying to make money online, please keep it to yourself. And this can apply to you as well if you just have foreign parents in general, but I think for Southern and Eastern Asian parents specifically, they were taught at such a young age. It was so culturally emphasized that academics and education were the most important thing and the only important thing for them to have and learn in order for them to actually make money. And my parents are in their late 40s, so they're part of Generation X, and they didn't really have social media or the internet, and it wasn't as popping as it was until they were in their late 20s or early 30s. And so me, as a 19-year-old kid growing up in America compared to them growing up in Korea, obviously there's going to be discrepancies and differences on views and how I can make it online. And so it just kind of confuses me sometimes when people would DM me, Alex, my parents still want me to go to college and they don't really support the idea of making money online. Well, of course they don't. They grew up in an entirely different world and they have no idea what you're talking about. Especially when you're coming at them with words like, I will do this, I want to do that, I'm going to do this, and you're directly going against what they've learned growing up their entire lives. It's going to be super hard for them to just trust you. So if you're truly serious about this, you wouldn't tell them of your plans, but just show them through result. Because the last thing you want is for something to rush you and try to get you to a certain destination or point in trading. We're not supposed to be there yet. You're going to have a subconscious thought. If you've told your parents that you're going to make trading work or just make money online in general, you're going to have a preemptive deadline in your mind that you have to make X amount of money before this X day in order to prove your parents wrong or prove yourself right. And this all just makes everything so much tougher on you. So the best thing that you can do is keep everything to yourself and wait for the results to show. By results, it can kind of just depend on your parents as well. Like for me personally, I made a couple of figures in sales. And when I told my parents, they kind of just brushed it off. They weren't really able to comprehend what I was talking about, or it just wasn't enough money to them. And so if you're dealing with traditional parents that aren't really supportive of what you're doing, just give them some time, understand that they grew up in a totally different environment, and just let your actions speak louder than your words.